Hi everybody, hi ladies, how are you all doing? I just thought I wanted to pop on today and have a quick chat with you about life challenges in perimenopause. And this video is going to go out on YouTube, so I just want to quickly introduce myself. Hi, I'm Andrea, I'm a nutritional therapist, and welcome to my channel. I do these videos to educate women around midlife challenges through diet, exercise, mindset and lifestyle, to help you find solutions to your challenges during perimenopause. So thanks for watching today. So sometimes perimenopause can bring up a lot of challenges for women. I speak to a lot of women and they're saying it's bringing up a lot of emotions are coming to the surface, things that they've not dealt with before, are just waking up and just appearing in their lives. Maybe you're looking at yourself and you think, who am I? You don't recognise yourself anymore. You're going through lots of changes and you're feeling a bit more teary than usual, and just not feeling yourself at all, and just thinking, what's going on with me? You know, your hormones are all over the place, so it's understandable that you could have some challenges and some life challenges around this time, because you are in fact going through puberty in reverse. You know, your hormones are declining now. And you just can suddenly feel like things are not the same anymore. You may be questioning yourself, your self-identity, some things in your life. It may be your job, you know, is your job fulfilling you like it used to be? You may be looking at the next phase of your life now in midlife, how you can support yourself during this time. You're looking at your finances. You know, do I have enough finances to take me into this next phase of my life? You know, when I'm going to eventually retire, will I be able to support myself? Whether you still have a partner now, you've got a husband who can support you, can help with the support. And it's around this time that I see a lot of women wanting to change direction in their careers. And like for myself, it was like a massive awakening of my soul. And that's what it can be. It can be just this, like your soul awakening in this next phase of your life, because we all go through different phases in our lives. Like we go through the puberty, you get into a teenager, and you're thinking about what you want to do rest of your life. You know, do you want to get a car? What car do you want? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? What career do you want? So you go through all these different phases during your life, into adulthood, and then have children, and then some different phases that go on. Lots of different things can happen during your lifetime. And we're all here for a purpose. We all have something that we want to do, that we're called to do. You know, we all choose a job that we want to do, because feel like we're being called to do that job. And we do things that lights us up and makes us happy. You know, I went for years and years doing a job that I just didn't like, and it wasn't fulfilling me at all. And I just think, what is going on? I need to change this, because I'm doing this job just to pay the bills. It's not fulfilling me, it's not lighting me up, it's not making me happy. And that's the worst thing that you can do, to do a job that's soul destroying, that's just not lighting you up, that's not right for you. And it's this around this time that a lot of women can think, okay, I'm taking a look at my life now. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, who am I? What do I want to be? What do I want to change in my life during this time? Just beginning to question everything. Question yourself, question what you're doing, your relationships with other people. How do you want to feel in this phase of your life? How do you want to change things? You can be wanting to change your diet, looking at your health now, looking at how you exercise, looking at being creative and learning something new. A lot of women now go back to college and learn something new, learn a new skill. You know, you never stop learning in your life. You don't have to go old and think, oh, I'm too old to do that, I can't do that. You know, that's restricting your life. Don't be restrictive around your life. Think, yes, I can do this. Anything's possible. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can succeed in whatever you want to do. It's like me doing these Facebook Lives and talking to you. I can just think, oh, I can't do that, I'm too nervous, I can't talk in front of, like, who's going to be watching me? All these millions of people. You know, it can be quite scary. You know, I speak to a lot of women and they're a bit afraid of this phase. It's like, I've got all these feelings coming up and I don't understand what's going on, and maybe it can be, you may be feeling that you're holding yourself back, and it's causing a lot of your symptoms. Because if you're holding things inside, if you're holding anger inside, if you're holding hurt inside, you haven't dealt with that, this can be a time when it can start coming up in your life. And if you haven't dealt with any past traumas or anyone that's hurt you, that you weren't aware that you were holding it inside and you haven't got it out, then this is the time that it can start to come out. Because what's happening is, when you start skipping your ovulation, you haven't got as much progesterone, because after you ovulate, you have the pop-up shop. If you remember when you're ovulating, how your menstruation works as a woman, you have this pop-up shop called the corpus luteum after you've ovulated, and this is where the majority of your progesterone is made. And during this time when you don't ovulate all the time, during perimenopause, and your periods are not regular every month, and estrogen is more dominant now, and stress hormones as well, and that's metabolized into another stress hormone, and it knocks on the door of your amygdala in your brain, and that can wake up memories that you probably don't remember around this time. And this is when, like, the old things can come up, can creep up on you, that you need to deal with, you haven't dealt with before, can cause a lot of emotions and more anxiousness around this time. And this is what I help women with all the time. I help them to really get to grips with how they're feeling and how it's creating more symptoms, and how you can work with your mindset, work with your life and how you're feeling, and releasing some of these things so that you can move on, and you can release some of your symptoms that might be because of these trapped emotions inside. So it's like going back to your younger self. I mean, it just depends where you are and how strong a person you are, and how you're able to handle all this and deal with all these emotions that are coming up. And if you're a stronger person, if you know how to handle these type of things, then you could be like, you're going back to like a version of your younger self. It's like puberty in reverse. So you're going back, your hormones are going back to the level when you were about 14 years old. So you can be going back to that younger version of you when you felt more confident, you felt more playful. But a lot of women can not be quite at that stage yet for that younger self to come out again. You know, it's like birthing your soul and awakening that young girl inside of you that's trapped. Sometimes I work with quite a few women that the younger self is trapped inside and it's not being released, so you can reduce your symptoms. So it's not just physical, it's not just about diet and exercise and your lifestyle, it can be emotional as well. And you may have to release some of these emotions to be able to tap into that younger self, that playful, that confident woman that you can be. It's all inside of you. You just have to birth it, you just have to release it and embrace it. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, about life challenges around perimenopause. And I've had a lot of my own life challenges over the last 10 years since I had my car accident, and just learning more about myself and awakening my soul, awakening what my past traumas were and how to deal with my emotions and to be more confident with myself. It can absolutely change your life, and it can release a lot of your symptoms. So I find a lot of your symptoms can be because of these trapped emotions. So I hope that's helped some of you to get to grips with how you might be feeling around your life right now during perimenopause as you transition into menopause. Because when you get to that stage, you know, you care less about what other people think of you, and you can actually be more confident with yourself, and just want to get to know yourself so much more and spend more time with yourself, make more time for yourself around this time as well. So I'm excited to tell you that my perimenopause and menopause class is now open. You can now get on the wait list. I'm opening it up to start on Friday, and I'm going to send you an email with a special offer to join us. I can take 10 women during this time for, it's 30 days. It's a perimenopause class, and you get my one-to-one attention. You get 2 calls with me, and I draw up a plan specific to your needs, find out what's going on with you to really help you open up. I look at your diet, I look at your lifestyle, look at your past health history, and maybe want to ask you to do a test to find out a little bit more about what's going on. You might have some gut issues. I can take a look at that for you during these 30 days and work with you over these 30 days along with 10 other women, and you join a private Facebook group where we can all talk together, and I go in there and do live videos, I answer your questions. I also do a lot of private work with women as well during these 30 days. If you don't want to be social with other women, you can just get private one-to-one with me. And I do 2 calls private one-to-one with all women who join the course anyway. So you get an individual plan specific to your needs. So I'd love to have you on this course, on this next class that's starting on Friday. Come along and join us, join the wait list. You can only access my special offer on the wait list, so you have to get on the wait list to get my special offer. And you'll also receive lots of other information as well, and you'll also receive lots of bonuses from me. So yeah, I'd love to see you on the class, and take care of yourself wherever you are in the world. Have an amazing rest of your day, rest of your evening. I'm sending you lots of love, so take care. See you later.